Okay, what is your name and where are you from?
Ray Lawson. I reside in West Memphis, Arkansas.
And you said, do you have a COVID story? Anybody you know had COVID or?
Yes, my nephew, which is my brother's son, and his family have had it, but they've all recovered by the grace of God.
Yes. And do you have you had any friends that have had it or anything like that, or?
I've had a few people in my family that had it, yes, sir. Not just in my family, friends of mine that have had it.
And
they've all made it through it. I just thank God that while my mother was alive, she was on hospice. Had several complications. I'm glad the Lord got her before she had to go through that and have complications possibly.
Right. And then, what have you, it's been a year of this since it's been declared a pandemic. Have you been social distancing? Has it affected your Thanksgiving or your Christmas or your?
No, sir, it really hasn't affected me. It's just, I really think this thing, I know it's real. There's not a question about that because I've had it in my family. But I think the press has over-politicized it. They've made it political, and the government, for their own whatever. But my thoughts on the whole situation is this. Number one, first off, I'm a child of God. I believe your hairs on your head and my hairs on my head are numbered, each and every one of them. If it's my day to go, sir, or somebody else or anybody, if it's your day to go, can't no doctor save you. On the flip side of that, I'm pessimistic. I'm optimistic, not pessimistic. On the flip side of that, if it's not your day to go, sir, there ain't nothing you can catch. It's going to take you. And I have a peace and joy God has instilled upon my heart, something I've never experienced before. I'm 61 years old. And now, out of respect for the elderly or the young, I will raise this neck garter up here for that. But it's for their protection, not mine, because personally, I don't stress, I don't worry about anything, because I know that, as this wristband says, God is big enough. He's big enough to take care of any problem. All you got to do is ask him for it, and he will.
So you think that, so has it affected your happiness at all, or has it stressed you out at all this last year?
I get stressed out none whatsoever. I just think every day God has made it, and I call him Jehovah Jireh. He's my provider, sir, and whatever he has in my store, I believe it's all planned out. I really believe that, and can't nothing steal my joy or the peace in my heart.
Do you think the government is overreacted or underreacted? Or?
Overreacted, and it's sad to say, it's a sad day that we're living in today, because when I was growing up, the press, they would tell both sides of the story, whatever side of the political spectrum they're on, but it seems like the majority is more liberal or on the left, and whatever their need is or whatever they're trying to project, that's what they do. They're not giving you both sides of the story. So it's sad. It's hard to believe the press, because they put out there what they want out there. I believe that. It's a sad day that it's like that, but that's how I feel.
And going forward, do you think this is the new normal, or is it this masking all going away? Or?
Sir, I believe it's going away. Because, matter of fact, we're in Texas right now. They're back to 100%. It's your choice if you want to wear the mask or not. Businesses are open 100%, and I think that's a good thing, because like up in South Dakota, I forgot the lady governor, she never shut them down, and they're doing fine. They've had cases, but not like everywhere else. What really makes me feel that way, sir, I know you've heard the story since Mr. Biden is president, and he's my president also. I'm not a Democrat, but he's my president because I live in the United States and I love this country. I'm retired military, and I respect people. I treat people how I want them to treat me. The thing is, You look at the border situation, those children that are coming, sir, they are not even testing them for COVID. The families, they're just letting them in and busting them on. If COVID is such a big problem as the news projects it to be, why are they doing that? Why is the government allowing that to happen? They know something we don't know, and they only tell us what they want us to hear or what they want us to believe. And that's how I feel about it.
And I guess finally, overall, what do you think? You think it's all going away and we'll return to normal, or what?
Sure I do, sir. But the lovely part about the United States, we have choice. We have freedom. It's our choice whether to wear a mask or wear two of them, as they're saying now, or whatever. It's a choice. I think the government is trying to take too much control over everything, period. Because I don't know how old you are, sir, if you have a family, but I'm sure you do. I believe you're smart enough to know what your family needs and how to take care of your family. You don't need the government to say, oh, well, you can't have your business open. We don't want them coming in there. That's not their job. Their job is to protect our country, number one, and our citizens in it. Look at the border. Need I say any more?
Well, thank you very much. It is April the 3rd. It's the day before Easter. I guess one last question. How are you going to celebrate Easter? Is it going to be distanced for you, or is it going to affect your
COVID's
celebration
not going to affect me, sir, because I do my thing. I'm on my program. I'm not married anymore. Wife passed away. Excuse me. I've got three chihuahuas, and on this trip to California and back, we got two little puppies with their eyes still closed in the car. That one right there, that white one over there, it's a rental. And man, I just thank God.
Easter is not changed for you at all.
It's not going to change for me at all, sir. Mm-hmm. Not at all, because anything I do or anything I have or I'm going to have is not mine, it's His. And I just hope that I'm a good shepherd and I help people, sir. I have a good heart. If God put somebody in my path, I believe it wasn't by coincidence. They was put in my path to help. Because every morning I pray, Lord, if you need somebody me to talk to or to help, just put them in my path. Because what I have is not mine, it's yours, and I will give it freely. I don't care what they do with it. It don't make no difference. I did what my heart told me to do that you put on my heart. And if it's wrongdoing, that's between them and you, Lord. That's all I can do. And thank you for the peace and joy that you've given me.
Very good. Thank you once again. Bye-bye.